We the best music. Let's hope we don't hear that in either of these records. DJ Khaled has two new Drake vocal cuts for the world. One is called Grease. The other is called POPSTAR. If POPSTAR is anything like pop style, I'm turning it off within the first 5 seconds. Grease is a track that I've heard snippets of because, again, Twitter can't let me have anything without spoiling it. But I've yet to hear the full track, but I do know this track has been out for, I think, a couple weeks already. Unofficially, of course. I definitely wouldn't participate in the leakage of music released by one of my favorite artists of all time. Drake gave DJ Khaled some hair dye and his beard oil, and they're both looking luxurious right now. DJ Khaled ain't struggling out here, right? Khaled has considered these tracks and labeled them anthems, so I'm expecting nothing less than 2 absolute certifiable banger. Nah, this man really said, like, I'm not chilling on his hair dye. Like, y'all caught me slacking during quarantine, but not no more, nigga. Look at him. He looks so determined. He got something to prove, man. I can see it in his face. I don't know how you gonna prove anything when you don't do anything. All right, POPSTAR. Bitches, we the best music. God damn it. I was about to comment on Drake saying bitches immediately because I rarely ever hear him say that. It just sounds so good, but don't do that. We the best, like immediately. We the best music. Drake said bitches. Like I'm locked up non-stop. From the plane to the fucking helicopter. Yeah, cops pulling up. I don't even want to know what the bass drop is gonna sound like. I'm teasing myself right now. I hate Drake, like I said, but I love him at the same time. So what this drop about to sound like? I'm a pop star, not a doctor. Bitches calling my phone like I'm locked up non-stop. From the long legs, she don't walk. How does she move? On a long life, a legendary one. What? Wait a minute. Hold up. You said you said a while ago you're here for a good time, not a long time. Now you want to live long and die quick? What happened? What changed? Well, you have a kid now. Niggas come for me, I tear them all to pieces, my girl. Well, not driving nothing that I gotta stick the keys in. Way to discriminate against cars that start with a key. Okay. So what, you got a $50 million contract, or what, your mansion is bigger than Rapunzel's palace? I don't care. This hook is great. This hook is beautiful. I'm a pop star, not a doctor. Just calling my phone. 468 watches factory, so they appreciate. Go and get your friends. We can sneak away. I like that. That's cool. So I like the second verse of that track more than I did the first. Second verse, he seemed to flow a little bit better. It didn't seem as stiff. I'm not trying to say the verse in general itself is stiff. It's just like the second portion, he got into these ad-libs or a little thrown in there, real casual, real smooth, like kind of suave with it. The hook on this is pretty addicting. But yeah, I mean, POPSTAR is the life of Drake, a pop star. Nothing really new learned in this song at all. So you know, I like it. I like it though. It's all right. The next track is Grease. Be the best music. Khaled, can you go away? Another one. No. I feel like he's going into like another accent almost, but it just seems like this voice that he's doing is more reminiscent or more similar to The Weeknd. Kind of echoed vocal effect here. It sounds a little bit more spacious, but it doesn't really sound grand. It just seems like he's small in a big space. I mean, if you're gonna talk like this the whole time, I'm not going nowhere with you. Abe will need to be on this, man. He does. I really hope that's not Drake. I like what the instrumental's doing right now. I was trying to play it right. I was trying to treat you nice. I like the beat kind of swelling at the end like that, and Drake had a nice flow at the end of it. I just don't like this voice that he's trying. I don't know if the pitch is up on his voice. I don't know. It sounds a little too light for him. This is why I would much rather The Weeknd attack a track like this, because it's much more natural coming from him, and I think it wouldn't compromise the speed at which Drake would rap or which The Weeknd would rap or sing. I feel like Drake gets into this bag and he kind of has to compromise the tempo of the track in a way. And overall, he just has less energy to put into the track when his voice is being used in this position to me. Energy that seemed a little bit more present on POPSTAR, but this one was definitely trying a little bit harder to set the mood and, you know, kind of serenade a little bit, you know, I'll take care of you, sweet nothings, all this yada yada yada. Don't know again why DJ Khaled's name needed to be attached to either of these, but there you go. The Drake vocals came in, he grabbed them. But yeah, I'll definitely play the back end of Grease, and I like POPSTAR. That hook is really good. If there was some way I could edit out DJ Khaled from both of these tracks, I would. And I just wish and hope that when Drake releases his actual album, which should be before the summer's out from what he says, I hope there's a little bit more of an evolution, you know, that it's not these somewhat lovey-dovey tracks and then on other tracks kind of posturing while at the same time being kind of lovey-dovey. Hope we evolve for Drake a little bit beyond like the trap beats. Even though I know that's his thing, I do want him to take some different approach, a different artistic direction, whether it be sound or whether it be content or subject matter. I think those things would help him tremendously. He definitely has a pen to do something else, but it's just like there's only so much I can care about this information, especially when you are in the position that you are in. So yeah, these two new Drake and DJ Khaled tracks, I see the replay value here. I do. I see the replay value, and I like elements of Grease, and I also like a good portion of POPSTAR. So I'll be listening to these a little bit more, but yeah, they're okay. They're nice tracks.